Hi everyone, welcome back in Dublin. This is quite interesting session, and we all know that the BIM coordinator being started. We're so excited in virtual communication as well. So today I'll be speaking about introduction to data governance in AC industry. It's a more important part in AC daily life, I believe I could say. So we will talk about these are the key learning. We will speaking about this topic. First, importance of data governance, structuring and organizing the data, case studies, best practices of how the data could be organized and used perfectly for different perspective, what the challenges and the solutions that we'll be discussing, and future trends of the data. So let's go through, and I hope all of you enjoy. And thank you very much, all of you, for attending this session, and hope you'll all be getting a good insight about this data governance part. My name is Chandan. I'm a like assistant general manager in Pinnacle Infotech Solution more than 18 years in a eco industry. I'm experienced in North America, Dubai, Canada, Middle East, as well as Asia Pacific. And my focus is to provide end-to-end code from a design stage to handover stage. And I've been experienced in facilities management activities and work. Let us go through furthermore on the slide. Okay, data governance so important like nowadays that people are want try to understand how the data being structured and what are the factors of those important factors, like they ensure the data accuracy. Maintaining the precise data is so crucial in nowadays, even though from design stage to operational stage. So any success ensure the data accuracy is more important. Facilitate compliance. So added to regularize like NYC's local law 97 is vital. So similarly, like there are important part facilities, compliance, and then the third part is supports informed decisions. So how the data, reliable data empowers strategic business choice. Your data should be reliable so that it can be helpful your business, your growth, your informations. It should be more correct. So it supports the informed decision. Enhanced operational efficiency. So data streamline process lead to the increased productivity. So data governance is important, and why it is important, these are the important factors that we explain over here. And data dilutes from design stage to handover stage, and there are a lot of challenges how the data being storage, how to retrieval, how to updating, vendor coordinations, all these are aspects involved from designs to construction stage. Key principle of data governance. The first point that I would say, data ownership. Data who are acquire this ownership for particular informations. Data quality management. So data quality, how the data being, like there are so many information here and there. Are these important factors? Are these data can be used further? Data security and privacy. The data can be stored, but data can be recorded, data can be placed, but how being it is so secured so that it cannot be used for, people cannot access it quite easily. Data retention and deletion policies, how we can be organized the data deletion policies, and what are the information involved, what are the deletion process, and their policies are being recorded very well. Metadata management, that is also informative, like so process, people and technology, as always we say, how the data being governed is like ownership, accessibility, security, quality, and knowledge. That is the key principle of the data governance. Data integration in demand. If you see from the document management and the project management, report analytics, communication, collaboration, there are different sources, there are different platforms are there. And that is why the data integrations are in demand in the market. Like you're uploading the files in Ignite, Google Drive, ACC platform, Box. there are different platforms we are using nowadays. Communication part wise, Slack, MS Team, Gmail, Google Meetings, Office 365, Google Calendars, and project management, Power BI, Smartsheet, Excel's, lot of platforms, lot of tools are there. So those data, how that can be organized perfectly in any particular project, that is more important. Why data governance, we explain, and what is the benefit of data governance. So if we see that the first thing is the decision based on the data, based on the information, based on the any data which is leads to correct decision, and make the collaboration well, like the our information, if it is exchanged very well, if the information are quite good, the collaboration could made very well. Any risks can be reduced. The data, if the data can be organized, data structure well, then you can reduce moreover the critical area and critical risks. Overall efficiency, if the data are appropriate, if the data are structured, if the data are ready available, if the data access verified, the policies, the regulation as a well said, the overall efficiency will be increased definitely. And in overall, in total, it leads to minimize the cost. So the savings of cost, if the data governance happen, every sector, every segment, everywhere, it could help a lot of cost in terms of actual results. Data workflow, how data work. So there are data source, as we know, if you're dealing with the aqua industry, there are different platforms using in the modeling, coordination, design purpose. So from design to handover phase, there is SCC, Revit model, BIM connected, building connected, EAS, the asset management platform, EAS, BMS, ERP, and the CMMS. Along with there are different stakeholders involved in the particular activities. So the data source are varieties along with the data aggregation. So native connectors like kind of Power BI, SCC Connect. So the data aggregation, how we are happening, that the data workflow is supposed to be there. Like the source is there, and after the data aggregation is happening, and then the data storage. That data storage reduce the more risks. So after aggregation is done, the data storage to be there, and their informations compliance to be clearly defined. Visualization, how we are looking at the data, how we want to see the data. So that is, there are a lot of platform are used, couple of examples here, Power BI, Looker, Tabula. So these are the visualization aspect. AI tool, there is another, artificial intelligence platform, intelligence platform help you to organize the data in smarter way. Microsoft Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, Chat GPT, Meta Llama, these are the examples of AI tools. And we are using day to day in different platform, different areas. And hopefully these are very, very useful on this. So this is the data workflow we can say. Any data implementing in governance in echo, that is required some certain steps, and those are like developing a data governance framework. We have to create a framework, how data need to be collected, how data need to be structured. So all this kind of creating data dictionaries and standards, the how the file naming, or how the file structure, arrangement, sequence, numbering, all this to be organized and creating very well. Implementing data quality management process, the quality and the like those are very important part, because if you make the data randomly, it should be organized and it should be well defined. So I think nowadays people are having the data management in process, and hopefully that could require an important part. Integrating data from various sources. So like data is here and there, but we need to be different source to be collected and then integrate in a single source of location. So data can be here and there can be scattered way, but it should be organized in a single source location. Addressing challenges and best practices. So identify what are the challenges, what the data informations are not coming in from particular sources, what are the like small part of data which are creating issues during the organization, the structure of the data. That something we need to be apply in during the process of data governance, and we need to use those in different projects learning. So the implementing data governance in stage wise, that is more important. What are the best practices in data governance? So the best practices is to that establish a clear data policies, define comprehensive guidelines on data collection, storage, and ensure the consistency and compliance while you are recorded data. Implement data quality controls, enforce the process to detect defect or rectify the errors, ensuring that data accuracies or reliability are more while you are doing the digital twin and any operation activities or any record that we are looking for. Ensure data security and privacy, implementing robust security measures and privacy protocol to safeguard sensitive data, maintain regulatory compliance. Use AI for predictive analysis. This is an important part. Leverage AI algorithm, analyze data patterns and trains, enabling the proactive decision making. So it is helpful. And regularly review the update of the data governance, like the how the structure are there, how periodically check the data are coming, how the like they're helping on the business trends and the technologies advancement. So apply those business needs and technologies in certain incremental way so that any changes required in the data governance that can be improvised. Structuring and organizing data. So from design phase, you establish the framework, you collect the data, use those properly, like create data flow diagram. Then the handover phase, all the ensure that all the owner manual, all the equipment submittal, all the individual owners and stakeholder and the responsibilities they are performing well. Create the diagram, create the structure, create the individual sources information, collect the data correct way, and the maintenance phase. While the data being structured and very well, the implementing regulatory monitoring and update the maintaining data very properly with the integrity. An example like schedule periodic reviews. Cloud platform, there are a lot of platform utilizing cloud data and solutions are there, AWS, Azure, Google Drive. There are a lot of platforms are there available for the data collection and data structure. And single source for the BIM model and other things are there. So ACC and BIM 360 is kind of collaborations happening. Smart meters, one example, smart meters. So deploy smart meters for accurate real-time data collections, example, energy consumptions, power consumptions happening. So those data can be tracked properly. Similarly, the smart meter for the panel, smart meter for the electrical UPS, lot of activities are there. So those data record and like the structure can be in a single sources or location. So structuring and organizing data in a stepwise in a different phase of activities. One example like IKEA digital twin implementation where 16,000 HVAC equipments and millions in savings where the timing are saved. If the data being structured, IKEA there are 42 million square feet and so a significant investment in digital twin. So the project incorporated 6,000 unit HVAC unit and involve and potential optimizing energy management. So the digital twin implementation help out millions of dollars in savings of costing for the IKEA digital twin implementation. This is an example openly available. However, the data structures and helping a lot for creating a digital twin for these activities. Future trends and emerging technologies are there are AI, machine learning, and which can automate the data governance from the different tasks such as data quality, such as the data quality assessment, anatomy detection, policy like enforcement. Blockchain technology can provide the immediate and transparent record. Data fabric is distributed architecture and enable seamless data mesh like decentralized data ownership and management, empowering data from govern their data while using consistency and compliance. Graph database can visualize complex relationship between data elements, making the easier to identify the address governance issues. So these are the emerging technologies. However, there are some addition of it. Data analysis trend like artificial machine learning, which can give you more data, like predictive maintenance, preventive maintenance. So can do some autonomous maintenance process by the AI, helping out identification and future prediction can be helping out. So interactive dashboards, bias decisions, bias direction, data processing at the sources, data quality assurance, data governance framework, explaining AI, XAI, data privacy, data storytelling, computer visions, big data analytics, real-time analytics, augmented analytics. So data analysis trends are huge potential but different sources, data governance and quality. So these are the different sources and different area where data are happening. And data data governors are so essential nowadays to establish and get a proper benefit for any business. That is more important. So data governance are required with some structure process, some structure activities, the steps and the various the structure that we have given example, and which help any organization, any process, any outcome that we are looking for that from the data. So that's something be happening through the organized data governance process. So I think we could give you more realistic example apart from IKEA digital twin platform that we have so the IKEA digital twin exercise that we have shown. However, there are more platform are available in the market. So AI is machine learning, as I mentioned, and cloud-based analytics and IoT analytics and natural language. These are the some some of the data available process. Most important, the architecture of data. So while you are getting the data and filling the data from any like the process, your architecture of data collection process and the handover process that should be very clearly create a diagram and organize the process. So that is more improved. Thank you very much. I hope this session is quite helpful. Regarding the data governance part, hopefully we'll be covering more on coming days. And please follow the upcoming trends because now every day cloud process and the technology enhancement are happening every day. So hopefully we will get more interesting information regarding the data governance process. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you.